Hello and welcome back to the Space Mission Shuttle 2007 simulator something. Anyway, today we will be landing a Columbia Space Shuttle on what's it called, Edwards Air Force Base, runway. Or at least we're gonna try to do so, because it's gonna be hard. This is basically the hardest part of the whole simulation. I mean, so far almost everything was automated. This isn't. Got to manually land the thing, but first we need to switch over to the landing.
We copy. Go for deorbit.
Communications. Okay, right, so let's get this over with. Radiator controller out temperature too high. Right. Loop 1 and loop 2 to off. Bypass mode 1 and 2 to manual. Bypass mode 1 and 2 to manual. I think that's it. Confirm radiator flow bypass valve type. Talkbacks display bypass, yes it does. From the high load, evap enable is set to off. It is. Flash evap controller primary A and primary B are going to be on. No, on, right? And the flash evap controller secondary to on. Is this one? Good. Let's wait for them to close. Skip through that. Also, the game has started running at 30 FPS, so that's good for the landing, I think. I have no idea how that happened. Wait. Is this... is this good? Oh.
Roger. KU antenna power off.
Good, so we're gonna disable the KU antenna, which was somewhere over here. Oh no, wait, it's on the... Oh, right, yes. So this is set to general... No, GNC is... I forgot what GNC means. Yeah. It's set to GNC. Doesn't matter. Enter spec 33 Pro. And then to execute. That should, in theory, disable the antenna. But I can't tell if it is. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. A1U. That's on the back here somewhere. Right. Is it? It's been a while. It's been a while. Power off. There we go. KU band power off. Now let's get back to this thing. R13L. And set the KU antenna to stow.
Stow with KU antenna.
That's good. Okay, now set it to GND, so it is ground controlled instead of controlled by me. There we go, GND. Okay, and then do some stuff on the computer again. And the spec 22 Pro. Execute item 9 and execute item 10.
This is the stow radiator. Over.
We confirm. Stow radiator.
Okay, stone radiators. So we're gonna turn the systems of the payload bay doors on. Payload bay mechanic power off. On. Yeah, on. So we can set radiator control for system A and B to stow.
We confirm. Stow radiators.
Right. Starboard import. Stowing. Latch the latches after they are stowed. latch the latches. Latching. Wait for them to latch. Turn them off, turn those off. And turn the systems off.
Columbia, activate backup flight system.
Copy that. Backup flight system to enable.
No, so, well, I'm gonna have to close the payload bay doors at some time, so just leave that on. Just draining power, but I don't think that's simulated, is it? Oh well. Won't be a problem. I hope. On overhead 6, set a general purpose computer, GPs, no that's not GNC, to stand by. Right. Okay, enable the backup flight system. Wait, what? That was the wrong button. I need to be here. Right, so is the BFC CRT display on? Right. Right. Confirm this is in 3+1. Yes, it is. Okay, now on R2, D2. It's gonna have to be. Okay, let's see. The boiler. I've been saying this wrong all the time, by the way. Just I realized this is not controller; it's central. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Boiler central heater switches are on. On. Wait, what? A. That's a stupid checklist. Okay, and the hydraulic circulation pump switches to off. Okay. There we go. And get to the overhead panel. Where overhead 14 is over here somewhere. Right? Yes. RGA1. So RGA gate. Got gyro assemblies. That's not the right pervasion, is it? Okay, so on 14 we turn RGA1 on, RGA2 and 4 on, RGA3 on, good, accelerator 3 to on, which is over here, turn accelerator 4 on, and then right, get to the right, right panel. Oh, all the way this way. I11L. Right. Item. No, wait, that's wrong. Set supply H2O crossover valve open. So that's got to be over here somewhere. Supply isolation valve. I need to crossover valve. Crossover, open. Close the payload bay doors, right. So we already have that on. Okay, wait. Set major function to SM, which also means something. Execute item 1. Execute item 3 if not already enabled. I haven't got a clue how. Oh, right, this one. That's not disabled, isn't it? Item 3. Yeah, now it's enabled. That's what the asterisk means. So, system 1 and 2 enabled. We already did that. Set the payload bay doors to close. Close.
Closing payload bay doors.
Now wait for them to close. We should actually watch that happening. Oh. Bit too late. Closing the payload bay doors. And after that, turn them off. Disable the systems. And execute item 2.
Go for Ops 3.
Roger, Ops 3.
Ops 3. Yeah, that means something. Oh, no, wait. Need to stay on this computer here. Set major function back to G and C. Is that general navigation computer maybe? Makes sense, right? I don't know. Now we're gonna go GPC, CRT 69 GPC, execute. So the general purpose computer execute item number 4 and go to ops 201.
Ops 201 complete.
Good. Now, get back to the overhead panel. You really need 2 people to do all this, actually. So, the commander would do this because he's still in his chair. 6 is on his side, while the pilot is on the right side, so he could operate that computer. But I'm all on me own. All on me own here. Mode 3 to run. Good. And now I need to get back to that damn thing. Oh, so what? Oh, right. So ops 301. That means I'm entering mode 1 on computer 3, sort of.
Ops 301 complete.
I'm learning as I'm going on, right? I know the basics of space flight and everything, but not the specifics of a space shuttle. So, start tracker door control system 1 and system 2 to close. Skip through that. Now turn them off. That was easy. And
Columbia is the
off.
nominal jet.
Columbia, roger out.
Okay, now this is gonna take some work. Okay, on the right for... I'm sorry. You didn't hear that, did you? Okay. Hydraulics brake heater ABC set to auto. It is. Check. Okay. Need to get back to an overhead panel. Overhead 15, which was in the middle. 15 brakes, MNB, A, B, and C on. Huh. Oh, turn this one on. This one on. This one on. So we're now starting the brake heaters, I think. Switch configuration check. Brake heaters to auto. Yeah, brake power, so that we can actually brake and get to the ground, into the atmosphere and everything. Okay, center panel. Orbital depth, manual mode, rotation roll to primary. Yeah. Orbital depth control to auto. It is. Good. Now, anti-thigh skid set to on. This on L2 is on. Good. Confirm nose wheel steering set to 1. It is. Entry mode set to auto. Yes. Good. Now. Okay. Turn these on the general purpose computer. And this one as well. Now, free on loop isolation mode is gonna be off. Don't isolate that. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Now O2 system 2 supply open. Okay. N2 system 2 supply open. And regulator inlet to open, and the O2 N2 no central valve system 1 to open. Okay, now to the aft left panel. I can't see the aft panel. I can't switch to that viewpoint anymore for some reason. Wait, what? This isn't good. So before we could freely walk around. Now we can't. Which makes sense. Wait up. view. No, it's not what I want. Let me just... Maybe I can access the off left panel from over here. It's 812. I can't get to 812. How am I? Please. Why you do this? Game, why you do this? I need to find a way to get out of this fucking... I'm sorry. Watch my language. Out of this fudging seat. To access the aft panel. It's really impossible now. Oh. No. No, that's... Okay. It's not like I gotta check things on that. I need to do things on that panel, right? Come on. You got to be kidding me. Oh. Okay, half left. There we go. Okay, for some reason there's a menu for that. Of course there is. A8U, A8L, A4, 14, 13, 12. Good. Set APU heater. APU heaters to off. I think I need to turn them off. Lubricant oil line off. Tank fuel line H2 system. Just turn everything off, I think. Rudder speed brake A and B to off. Alright, body flaps off. 11 off.
Columbia, pressure on. Main propulsion system area.
We copy Houston.
Okay. Next page. Oh, damn. Okay. Now we need to get to the right 2 panel. Is this one up here, you know? Oh wait, one on the left. There's a message for me. How interesting. Helium isolation A, left, right and center open. So we're basically starting the engines again. So do all these things. Now let's just hope that everything goes well this time and I don't need to skip through it. Because I mess up one important step. Center and right interconnect to out open. Center and right. Yeah, that's what I meant. Out. Center and right engine open. The inner. Oh right.
Is for Columbia. Go for IMU alignment.
Roger, Houston.
Okay. Final. Oh, need to be on that panel again. Keep misclicking. And get back to the computer that we all love. Major function set to GNC. Yeah, that's true. Spec to 1 Pro. And execute item 16.
Columbia, perform gimbal check and restart APU. Over.
Copy that, Houston.
Okay. Now get to the central computer. Pilot is doing a lot here. So basically everything on the left side of this line. This is commander. Everything on the right side is the pilot. Oddly enough, I've got to land it from the commander view for some reason, instead of the pilot view. So yeah, item 34.
This is Columbia. Initiating gimbal check.
Roger, Columbia.
Initiating a gimbal check. I still don't know what a gimbal is. There's a thing called gimbal lock as well, which basically means that you remove one axis of rotation from something. I think I don't really understand it. So imagine a gyroscope that can't turn in one axis of rotation. It's got to do something like that. So an engine can move, and when it's gimbal locked, it can move in a certain axis, I think. Don't quote me on that. I need to pre-start the APU. Anyway, the nitrogen supply is on. I turn the power on. The APU fuel tank valves open. So this is the pre-start, right? Yeah. And the central power on. Auto shutdown inhibit. Yes. Yes. Hydraulic main pump pressure set to low. So there's here. APU speed select to normal. Yep. Done that. And confirm the talkbacks are grey. That's not grey, that's white. How? Huh? Tank valves are open, right? Do I need to have hydraulic circulation pumps? Just leave it like this? Maybe? Maybe that isn't such a good idea. Let's just wait for the gimbal check to be done. Gimbal check 34 is complete, which means, yeah, it is complete because there's no asterisk. Okay, let's see what happens if I
302 complete.
seems good enough to me. Let's hope we can start the APUs anyway at some point. Okay, confirm all the CRTs. I didn't mess with them, but let's just confirm. Are set to G and C. They are. Now let the pilot do something for, well, the commander do something for once. Spec 50. And set this one to spec 51. Okay. And execute item 44.
Go for APU 1 start.
Roger, APU start.
Now, moment of truth. Nope, wait, first. Oh. Go to the right keypad and press resume. Now start APU1.
APU pre-start complete. Over.
Columbia, Houston, copy that, out.
I think that worked, didn't it? It looks like it worked. I don't even know. Okay. Okay, CO2 1 confirmed display. Ops 302. This is CO2 1. Yeah? Ah, gotta be. CO2. Oh yeah, CRT1. There we go. Confirm display of ops mode 3021. It is. Nice. The orbit burn. Okay. So we're gonna get out of orbit then. Execute item. Or is item 1? No. Execute. So now there's an asterisk. There. Good. Now execute item 22. Item 27.
Houston, beginning altitude adjustments. Auto sequence start.
Roger, Columbia.
Okay, item 23.
Houston, this is Columbia. 1S burn in progress.
Roger that, Columbia.
And now.
Columbia, we confirm. 1S burn in progress.
Oh, I'm in pressurized.
Roger that, Columbia.
The OMS tanks. So also don't know what OMS means. Oh well.
Houston, Columbia, altitude adjustment complete.
Copy that, Columbia.
So that's the thing. Sometimes I've got to restart it because I did something in the wrong order.
Columbia. Is
Yep.
confirmed OMS burn.
Copy
Okay,
that. Houston,
gonna-
1S burn in progress.
Confirm OMS burn, and now let's look at it from here. We can see the OMSs go. Actually, if we skip through it, there we go. That's the OMS burn. Oh, that's a moon right there. You can also hear it from the inside.
Payload burn complete. Over.
Roger that.
Okay.
Failed red burn with good residuals.
Disable OMS. Okay, yeah, completely disable it because we're not going to use it again for this flight, at least. You know, that's the beauty of a space shuttle. You can use it multiple times.
Columbia. Load op 303.
We copy.
Oh, pilot is back. Right, so now we can't exit our seats anymore. Wait, what were we? Oh, that's one. Okay.
303 complete.
Okay. And this is gonna take some work. Position the shuttle to the correct attitude. Which means align all needles. Pitch, roll, and yaw. Okay, let's see. No, we need to adjust the pitch to there. The yaw is perfectly aligned. Pitch isn't. Yeah. Okay. Overshot it. There we go. Oh, that's good. Just a little bit more. Yeah. And now the roll, I think. So I need to roll. No, yeah. There we go. That's good. No, you see the yaw needle. But I guess it's gotta be at 90. Now, roll.
Columbia.
There we go.
Forward. RCS. Dump it.
Roger.
Whew. That was the fastest attitude correction I've ever done. Mainly because last time I finally figured out what buttons to use. I didn't really realize I could control yaw. I was trying it with a controller, like an X input controller, which isn't mapped for that, so I need to use the delete and page down keys apparently. Makes sense, right? Okay, dump to forward RCS on the overhead panel. So I was trying it with a controller, but yeah, because the buttons were mapped, I couldn't figure out how to control it all. I could only do pitch and roll, which in some cases doesn't matter. I completely forgot where I need to be. I need to do something. Where did I look? I don't know. Okay, don't talk and think at the same. Wait, what am I saying? Yeah, that doesn't work. Item 36 execute. That's what I need to do. And item 37.
Houston, Columbia, dumping forward RCS.
Copy that, Columbia.
That sounds good. Although I'm not sure what dumping means in this scenario. It was supposed to happen, so fine with that. R2 set APU operates down around. Oh, for the final 2 APUs, start them and set the pressure to normal. There we go. Nice. Now I need to be on the overhead panel, but on a completely different one. 017. Have I been there before? Guess so. ATVC. What was that again? Ascent thrust vector controllers. Ascent. We need to descend, not ascend. Maybe it's a negative ascent. Huh. Anyway, turn these on. Okay, get back to R. Now take R1 and set the AC bus sensor 123 to monitor, which was these guys, right? Yes. Monitor. And then get to the central panel and execute item 39.
Houston, Columbia, hydraulic check complete. Over.
Houston, roger.
Okay, now stop it again by executing item 38. Did that work? Yeah. Item 40. Okay, now I need to be at overhead 8. 2. No. God. This is complicated. Forward RCS, helium pressure A and B too close. Oh, that's these ones. Right. Okay, close F. Tank isolation 1 and 2, and 3, 4, 5 to close. Basically close this whole thing. I think that's what I'm doing, right? Yeah, just close everything. And enable Ops 304 mode on the right keypad. I think, yeah, right keypad.
304 complete.
Okay, set commander attitude. INRTL. What does that mean? What does it mean? I don't know. This is not good. Okay, INRTL. Found it. To LVLH. H. And do the exact same thing for the pilot. That's good. Now what? Is that? Oh, right. Right. We're now doing entry. So this is the entry trajectory. So let's look at this from the outside. So this is the shuttle, and it's gonna enter like this, and we need to keep it in this. Okay, it's dark, of course. Where's the Earth? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's skip through this and find the moment where we actually enter the... Wait a second. Wait. I need to check that pitch and roll and yaw are set to auto. Okay, yeah, good. If they weren't, we'd have a problem. Because the bottom side, so that's this side, which you can't see, but the bottom side of the space shuttle is covered in heat shielding. So we need to enter the atmosphere at the right attitude. Oh, there it is. It's shifting attitude. To protect the shuttle from the heat that is generated in re-entry. Now let's see. So what's going to happen is it's going to hit the atmosphere. There we go. That's beautiful. and then the friction with the atmosphere is
Houston,
gonna...
Columbia, descending into upper atmosphere.
Copy that, Columbia. You are looking good.
Yes, so friction is gonna increase the heat in the surrounding air, which basically engulfs the whole thing in plasma. Now let's see, we're now in upper atmosphere, which is still a near vacuum, so we don't see any friction happening yet.
Columbia, Houston, confirm loss of
Okay.
communication.
Columbia, Houston, copy that. Out.
Okay, so atmospheric entry begins. Now the shuttle will eventually be engulfed in plasma, yes, following the intense friction with the atmospheric threshold. Right. The thermic protection tiles protect the shuttle and the crew during this critical phase of the mission. No communication can be made while the shuttle is in this phase. During this phase, the shuttle enters communications blackout. Because you can't, what happens is you can't send radio signals through the plasma. Because it is plasma, it is electrically charged. No, they are free electrons. Something like that. Something very complicated happens, which means, oh, there it is, that you can't send any radio signals through it. So this is a communication blackout. You can't communicate through the plasma. That's what happens. Happens on all re-entries. So you enter a blackout and you can calculate how long that will be. And on Apollo 13, for example, which was marked as a successful failure, basically part of the thing broke during launch, during ascent. It was a Saturn V rocket on its way to the moon. It was scheduled to land on the moon, a lander and everything. So something broke. Explosion happened during ascent phase. Something with an oxygen tank and a faulty connection on a wire. So something blew up and was damaged, and they didn't know if the re-entry capsule was gonna make it through this, mess of plasma engulfed stuff, because that was also shielded by the thermic protection tiles. So they didn't know if it was gonna survive, but what they could, they knew that it was entering the atmosphere and that there would be a radio blackout for 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes, they should have gotten back into communications, but they didn't. And it took longer than, I can't remember how long it took, but everyone was in fear because after 8 minutes, basically, the connection didn't come up, and they were calling mission control to Apollo 13. Do you read us? And it took some more time when they answered, yes, we read you. And they were safe and sound. So what happened was that it entered the atmosphere at a different angle than they suspected, so it took longer to get through this phase, re-entry phase. But apparently the tiles were still intact. Unlike the Columbia, not on its first mission, but on another mission, I can't remember what mission it was, during the ascent phase, part of the external fuel tank broke off. A piece of foam, and smashed against one of the heat shieldings, like over here, and basically damaged it. So when the Columbia was returning to Earth and was doing this, basically, well, you know the footage. I can imagine, and if you don't look it up, and it's horrible. The shuttle just blew up and came down as a bit of smoldering debris because a slight damaged piece of foam smashed against the heat shielding. Yeah, that was horrible. Yeah, the shuttles were decommissioned last year. Last two shuttles, the Discovery and the Endeavour. Was it the Discovery and the Endeavour? I think it was. There were two. There were 3 shuttles and 2. Wait, what? I'm missing something. Was it the 2 shuttles left? Or 1 shuttle left? I've got some more checklists here. So last year they decommissioned what was left of the Space Shuttle program. And whatever shuttle was left. Endeavour, Discovery, Columbia, that's something else entirely. Discovery. So one of the other shuttles blew up as well during launch. Was it the Discovery then? Or the Endeavour? I really can't remember. I should remember this. I'm ashamed of myself that I don't remember which of the shuttles blew up during ascent phase. Anyway, finally they were decommissioned. So the Space Shuttle program isn't going anymore. It has been incredibly important. Yes, you can't deny that. The Space Shuttle program has been immensely important. For one, it has, put satellites into orbit, like the communication satellites that we use every day. The GPS satellites were put into space by space shuttles. The ISS was partially brought into space by space shuttles. The American parts, at least. I've got some things here. Hubble Space Telescope, of course, was also put in space, and well, that's just a scientific.
Columbia, is you ready?
Yes. Okay, so this is going back. The blackout has ended. Need to look up what I need to do now. Oh, nothing. Nothing important. Okay, good. So we're still re-entering. A bit of a weird angle. This would actually not work. And I think this is safe in real life. Anyway, I was saying something. Oh yeah, right. So the Hubble Space Telescope.
This is Houston. Are you ready?
Columbia, Houston, loud and clear.
There we go.
Roger that. Columbia.
This is where applause happens. Anyway, so the Hubble Space Telescope and the ISS are mostly scientific, of scientific use. So people argue the use. What have we gotten out of the space program? The Teflon plans and things like that. They always say that joking. But then, turn on your navigation and you're using GPS, which uses satellites to find out where it is. Satellite telephones, things like that. Television. We do a lot with satellites these days. Since the Sputnik went into space. Sputnik was an amazing thing. Just beeped. Just sent out a radio signal and everyone freaked the hell out. Did nothing but that. As far as we know, of course. So we use satellites for a lot of things. That's what we've gotten out of the space program. One of the things, of course. A lot of research that has been carried out for the space program proved to be beneficial to, other fields of research, like medicine. Okay, let's just skip.
Houston, Columbia, roll reversal.
Copy that.
Okay.
Columbia. Roll reversal.
So it's gonna lose its speed and altitude by doing roll reversals. Just like we're gonna look at those. Look at them. There we go. Now it's gonna turn the other way in a second. Using the SCS engines, and now it's gonna bank the other way.
Oh my God, what have you done? You've trashed your shuttle and the crew.
thanks for watching. Maybe some other time. I will. What? How? Fudge. Well, I think we've had enough of that anyway. So it was nice to play around with the shuttle. Maybe some other time, after I've had some training, we'll try to finish a mission. But next time we're gonna put the Hubble Space Telescope into orbit. But how about that? It's gonna take a little more skill because we actually need to pick it up with a robotic arm and throw it out of the payload bay. But for now, I will thank you for watching and listening to me ramble on about space programs and things. And please, if you know what happened, I probably missed something, I did something wrong, or was supposed to do something, but I really don't know. I thought that at least up until this point it was automated. Landing site is out of reach. I don't even know what it means. Probably means that we started to reorbit at the wrong time. I really don't know. So anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye. Bye.